We traded the tinsel for a vinyl stack. Got the amps turned up, there's no turning back. From Bowie to Slade, we're spinning them loud. Rocking the season for the Fat Man crowd. It's a make and Fat Man Christmas show. The tree is electric, there's fuck all snow. So raise a glass to the rock and the roll. We're sticking Christmas right up your airport.
Ho, ho, ho.
And how did you spell that one?
Ho. Merry Christmas, Mick. It's our bloody Christmas special. And how the hell are you, sir?
Mate, I'm feeling great. And this red sack over my shoulder, I must have a dead body in it or something because it's so heavy.
Chockers. It's chockers with stuff.
It is.
There's chockies in there.
Chockies, just for you.
There's puzzles, toys, all sorts of stuff.
Just what you want at Christmas, man.
Anyway, I've how have you been anyway? Sorry, mate, I forgot to ask you how you going.
Oh, just like usual, just living the dream, and now I'm living the Christmas dream, mate.
Oh.
Can't wait till the fat fella comes tonight, so to speak.
Yeah.
Given some of the songs you've got to play for us today,
have you?
We might need to think about that wording.
Have you been hunting out Mariah Carey?
No, she's been hunting out me.
Oh, she does.
Can't get enough Mariah action.
I was out in the shed, and
again,
yeah, I was looking for this old fruitcake up in the back.
Oh yeah.
In the Savage Garden.
It's good.
It was pretty stale.
Yeah.
But I found an old Colchers that'll help me bash it out.
Oh right, yeah.
Anyway, had a fair few people around. It was a pretty crowded house, as I'm sure you would imagine.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, how bad's that, eh?
Are you making these up as you go along, or have you written this?
It's bad. Anyway, as you know, the beautiful Glay-By bag is bursting at the seam with what? Tinsel?
Tinsel, mate. I think it's fairly bloody obvious. On every one of the little zipper handles, you've strung tinsel through. You've got the whole thing wrapped up in cellulose holly leaves.
I've even decorated my scrotum up with some Christmas lights, mate.
Is that what that was? Oh dear, I called the police on that one.
Anyway, this is just a little show to say Merry Christmas to all our listeners. Thank you for bearing with us over this year, and we're looking forward to a exciting and prosperous new year. Indeed,
with lots of music and lots of info.
That's right. Now, anyway, Mick, I thought we'd just have a quick look. We've always had a knocking on heaven's door. We didn't have one last week because of our 100th episode, but
rock and roll heaven just keeps getting better as our artists are passing away. But we remember then here with words of good cheer and a love that will not fade away as we knock on heaven's door. Rock and roll heaven just keeps getting better.
Sad to say, mate, Ace Frehley passed away not that long ago, but a little while ago. And I know you've been devastated ever since.
I have. I mean, anything negative that happens to Kiss really hurts me deeply.
Because, let's face it, they've always been... The thing I've always found with Kiss is that they're so dedicated to the music. That's always
dedicated to each other.
They've always been dedicated to music and money, I think, from memory. I think because money was their major driver.
Yeah. Over music.
Over music, yeah. Definitely. In fact, in honour of Ace Frehley, I had a bit of listen to Destroyer.
Oh, you poor thing.
I didn't realise how mediocre that album was.
Yeah.
Even the song that was a single is pretty mediocre. And I can't believe that they actually made so much money.
Yeah, it's amazing what a couple of pretty costumes and an amp turned up to 11 will do for you.
The other thing was that their ongoing fights throughout the years. And I think even this year I mentioned one of their blues that they had something, Ace said this and whatever, blah, blah, said that, and they've been going on forever. I did do a whole list of their fights, but I thought, I'm looking at it now and I think, I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered talking about it because he's dead.
Yeah, the poor bloke.
Yeah.
They make Oasis look like bestest buddies.
They do. The other thing was that I found interesting was that Ace didn't live long enough to get deep down and dirty with the Donald.
Yeah, he's up in heaven or somewhere intermediate, looking down, thinking, "Damn."
Because, as you know, Mick, the greatest president in America's history,
I've heard that,
who's taken control of the Kennedy Center, where they've always had, like they've honoured Zeppelin there and sorts of things, and they've had, they have concerts and all that sort of stuff. Well, Trump decided that it was all too woke, all too shit. He needed some good old-fashioned country artists there and those sorts of things. Indeed, he has done that. And so he decided to honour a couple of people, and Kiss has been honoured by the Kennedy Center honours list.
Wow.
Just 3 of them.
Well.
And they got him with Sylvester Stallone and Gloria Gaynor and Michael Crawford.
It's an interesting selection, isn't it?
Of Phantom of the Opera fame. What the hell's he doing there?
He's
I don't understand.
Being non-woke, I guess.
I assume so. Anyway, Trumpy got there, and he didn't have it in the Kennedy Center. He had it at the Oval Office because it's too far to get over to the Kennedy Center, so he just said, "Come to me."
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And he said to them, "This is the most famous office in the world, the most powerful office in the world." That's what he told them. Wow. And then he praised the group of icons who have inspired, uplifted, and unified millions and millions of Americans.
Who?
And then he said, "This is perhaps the most accomplished and renowned class of Kennedy Center honorees ever assembled." Kiss is in that. The most renowned.
Wow. Accomplished.
And most accomplished.
Yeah.
So Led Zeppelin was a couple of years ago now. And if you remember, the Wilson sisters did a fantastic Stairway to Heaven tribute to them.
They did indeed.
I would love to have seen someone do a tribute to Kiss songs. And I don't know what you would do as a tribute to Sly Stallone. Maybe take. I was thinking you could maybe take some testosterone.
Yeah.
A lot of testosterone and some fillers.
Yeah, I could do that.
Because I don't think he can talk anymore. Because if you look at his face, it looks like it's just filled with, I don't know, concrete. I think that's what they're injecting into him.
Yeah. Well, he's had a lot of trouble aging over the years. As in, he won't let it happen.
You remember the time he came to Australia and he got thrown out because he had a suitcase full of growth hormone?
No, I don't remember that.
Like back in the 80s, I think it was. Yeah, he came out, he had a whole lot of growth hormone that he needed to, I don't know, maybe he was bringing it out for little short people or something like that, but...
Oh, dear.
Anyway, but Ace Frehley's daughter was there to receive the award. So that was nice.
Lovely.
That was nice.
So was she one of the 3 or was there 3 Kiss people?
There was 3 Kiss.
So was the other one Peter Criss?
Yeah, because
the cat bloke.
He looked like nothing I've ever seen before. And that must have been him. Yeah. I think if you put some whiskers on him, it was him.
Yeah.
But they just look old and decrepit.
Yep.
Like really old. Decrepit.
Yeah. And look, they've really always looked like that.
Yeah, well, once they got their makeup on, you felt like, geez, put it back on, boys.
Absolutely. That's why they had the makeup in the first place.
I think, but anyway, it was very exciting to see Trumpy Boy there. And they had suits on, and they had the little, how they had the little multicoloured medal around their neck, how they had that on. They looked great.
It's impressive.
I think it's a great one for Christmas, to get the boys in for Christmas.
Well, they got Christmas presents. That's nice.
I don't know that there's a Kiss Christmas album. I'm going to see if there is, because I'm going to play it if there is.
Yeah, it's I want to open presents all night and party every day.
I want to open presents all night and party.
We're going to get more complaints, about that.
But anyway, I thought we'd move on to 1001 albums you must listen to before you die.
Yes.
And I've gone to. I haven't randomly opened the book at this stage. I've deliberately gone to page 62, where there is a album by Mr. Phil Spector.
I've heard of him.
And it's called A Christmas Gift to You. Now, I was not aware that Phil Spector had done a Christmas album.
Well, it's quite some time ago, as I recall.
1963, to be precise.
Yeah.
So it's not one that's been top of my list to play, but if you can imagine Christmas songs with kind of a wall of sound in the background,
I can imagine it. I'm imagining now and loving it.
It's kind of it. It's kind of a bit weird.
Yeah.
I was reading in 1001 albums you must listen to before you die. It sort of says that Phil Spector, arguably the best known record producer of the rock era. Would you put him there?
Look, I didn't say best. So, although, look, I'm not going to diss Phil Spector. He's great. He's done so much really good stuff. He's done a lot of crap, but who hasn't over a career of 40 years, 50 years? Certainly best known.
But the sentence goes on to say, not least because he's more famous than most of the acts he's produced.
Well, that's possible too, yeah.
And they go on to say, artistically, this audacious album of seasonal material was his greatest achievement. I don't think so, but
that's a fairly subjective opinion.
But commercially, it was a disaster due to the assassination of JFK the day after it was released in November 1963.
Is JFK on the album?
No, but I wish he was. But I think you sort of pointed out that if there's a gun involved, Spector's there.
Absolutely, yeah. That's probably why it flopped, because the FBI jumped on it straight away. Yeah. Said, did you record this on a grassy knoll?
That's right. Anyway, so the album's got, it's 35 minutes of unadulterated Christmassy. The Crystals, the Ronettes, Darlene Love, I'm not familiar with her work, but anyway, and lots of festive season tunes and wall of sound production. What more could you want in life?
Sounds fantastic, yeah. And I think I'll put a couple of lifts from this album into the playlist, just so you can get that wall of sound Christmas feel too. And even if you're listening to this in January or March or July, you can feel Christmas wherever you are.
That's right. And I found a couple of others as well.
Oh yes.
So when I was searching for this show, Mick, I found an album called "It's a Red Peter's Christmas" from 2009, which has got some, I don't know, some naughty Christmas ditties on them. Naughty Christmas ditties like, "It's Christmas and you're sucking on my balls."
Oh, well, obviously he's using that as an allegory, and he means, the red and green Christmas decoration balls that you put up on the Christmas tree. Although why you'd be sucking on those, I don't know.
No, that's right. What about Santa's going to kick your ass?
That's a little bit risque, isn't it?
There's a lot of-
No. It probably means it's an American spelling. It's going to kick your ass
Oh, your
because
ass.
it's Christmas. You know, you turn up to the stable on an ass.
It's Jesus.
Yeah.
It's just all
It's
about
a whole religious thing.
Jesus
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the three wise men. And
That's what it is,
And the
yes.
donkeys.
Yeah, absolutely. Or asses.
A lot of silent but deadly night. That's BUT. There's snowballs and great big Christmas balls. A lot of balls action. So I think he's
Christmas decorations. Yeah, it becomes increasingly untenable to defend that, doesn't it? Really.
That's right. Yeah. So if you get a chance, we should be able to put a link to it in the show notes. It's a Red Christmas. It's a Red Peters. I don't know who Red Peter is. He must be a star of some description. Red Peter's Christmas Volume 1, which would suggest perhaps, Mick, that there is in fact a Volume 2.
Maybe it was somewhat optimistically labelled Volume 1.
But look, they're great. We might see if we can put a link to that in the show notes. I don't know whether we want to put it in the playlist.
I think we should. Let's spice things up for Christmas.
Bit of snowballs,
Indeed.
perhaps. But the other thing I found, Mick, of course, was once again coming to the rescue, Rolling Stones. Rolling Stones.
Always reliable.
The 25 best Christmas albums.
That must have been an enormous investigative job.
That's right. They put a lot of effort into it. And indeed, when one hunts into it, what do you think got in at number one, Mick? What do you reckon got in at number one, mate? Bing Crosby, perhaps?
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Aren't we all? No, in fact, it is Phil Spector, A Christmas Gift for You from Phil Spector, which kind of amazed me because until the other day, I'd never heard of this album. Yet here we are, it's top of the pops in Rolling Stone.
Well, I think that the sentence is the description, isn't it? The sentence is the explanation.
It's a Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Number 2 was Elvis Presley, the Elvis Christmas album. I don't know whether you've listened to that one, mate.
Well, I've listened to a lot of them. Elvis did a lot of Christmas albums.
Then we go James Brown.
All right.
And followed closely by Charlie Brown.
Love the Brown family work.
The Charlie Brown Christmas album with the Vince Guaraldi trio. Now, I don't know why you just can't have
the Vince Guaraldi trio on there. I didn't know that.
I don't know why you just can't have the characters doing the songs. Why do you need the trio there?
Because the characters cannot play instruments. None of them, especially Snoopy.
Really?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Snoopy? I mean, there's Linus Van Pelt who can play piano.
Yes,
but,
true.
But he's very Beethoven, not so much. He's Beethoven rather than Little Richard or someone else.
Okay. Louis Armstrong gets a Guernsey. Mm-hmm. And speaking of Phil Spector, the Beach Boys get in.
Of course, goes without saying.
Rolling Stone magazine says that the early Beach Boys could turn a National Podiatrist Recognition Day into a party.
There's a couple of expressions you don't hear.
You don't hear that
jumbled together in a sentence.
I've never heard the National Podiatrist Recognition Day for a start.
Yeah,
but if you take the Beach Boys down there,
those Americans know how to have a party about anything.
They're making great music and getting their nails done, so that's great news. Getting their feet sorted out.
That's right. Yeah, taking
off the dead skin, calluses, all that sort of stuff.
I mean, just like you did in Bali.
Yeah. I went and had it, but I went to a. What was she? Was she just a beautician thing?
A beautician thing, yeah. And she was horrified by your feet.
But what about how much skin she got off them? You could make something.
A box.
You could make something with that skin.
She wasn't allowed to put it into the water because it would get out to the ocean.
It was fantastic.
And breed.
I ended up with the most beautiful feet. The nails were fantastic, and she put a little bit of gloss on them.
You looked a joy for the rest of the time we were there.
And you didn't want your nails done, and I'm thinking, you're missing out, buddy.
Yeah.
You're missing out because I hadn't trimmed my nails for a while, so a little bit long. The skin was sort of calcy and hard.
Yeah.
And she had a young lass with her, who I think was probably probably still traumatised, I dare say.
Oh, she's horrified.
She'd be in
She was horrified.
She'd still be in therapy, I dare say.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
Of course, Bing's in there. He's doing his White Christmas action. We've had Motown, we've had soul, we've had.
Has the Bing Crosby album got the little drummer boy with Bowie as well? And I think if it doesn't, it's a serious omission.
Do you know what? It doesn't say so, and it's got silver bells, not silver balls, which is surprising.
I think that was a misprint. The other one that you read.
No, I don't think it does, Mick. Unfortunately,
Right.
It came out in 1986. So it could have been, but I think David Bowie's one was before then, wasn't it? Was it before 86?
I can't recall the date now. Not exactly one of his top quality musical extravaganzas, but you know.
And then the other one down at number 10 was one we've mentioned previously, which is Ella Fitzgerald's Ella Wishes You a Swinging Christmas, which for my money is actually better than Phil Spector's, to be brutally honest, if you're into Christmas albums.
Well, the only thing that would be better would be Phil Spector producing Ella Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
And you haven't thought of that, have you, clearly?
And Frank Sinatra's there with A Jolly Christmas from Frank Sinatra. So that's nice.
Just in case you didn't realise, that's what it was, with a picture of him on the cover.
A picture of him, who knows? I mean, you look at anything, who's that? Johnny Cash gets in there. He's got a bit of Christmas action.
Yep.
Now, here's one we haven't heard of. We haven't mentioned. This is not one that pops up in our podcast very often. The Carpenters.
The Carpenters. Made for Christmas songs, that band.
It was 1984. I don't know. I don't know when Karen
birds
passed away.
Suddenly appear.
And then there's. I clearly had not gone through this list in detail, but there is Christmas on Death Row. It's number 17.
It's shamefully low on the list.
It's a band. Death Row's a band.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Dr. Dre used to be in it. So
say no more.
She and Him, a She and Him Christmas. You like? I know you've always loved their work.
I do love their work. Yeah.
CeeLo's Magic Moment. I know that's another one you.
Yeah.
That's from. He was in The Voice.
All right. Yeah.
New Wave Christmas. Now we had a quick look at New Wave Christmas. There's a few good tracks on that one.
I was very impressed with that one. It's very lowly ranked on the list.
You might want to get a few songs in on that one, Mick, for the thing.
I think I can. Yes.
Bob Dylan, Christmas in the Heart, 2009. Now we played a little snippet of this. Was it last year or the year before at Christmas?
Oh, mate, as we found with our 100 episodes, they all blur.
The Christmas song from Dylan that we played, as I said, just a little snippet, was just fucking abysmal. And I have no idea.
Must be Christmas.
The voice was gone.
Yeah.
It was bloody awful. And Jacob Miller, A Natty Christmas. And if you look at Natty's Christmas, it's basically just a dope plant dressed up as a Christmas tree.
Well, that's innovative.
And I don't know about you, Mick, but I've always, number 24 is the Latvian Christmas.
Yeah, I can't get enough Latvian action at Christmas.
Who can? And then finally we finish off with Weezer.
Whatever happened to Weezer?
I don't know.
I think they issued a Christmas album and there was Say Goodnight to the Folks, Gracie.
I don't know. Where did they go? I don't know. Did they ever get their wheeze attended to?
I don't think so.
I hope they did.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'd feel a little bit disappointed.
Had a bit of a loss after that list, man.
I'd feel a bit disappointed if I'd done a Christmas album and I came in after the Latvian Christmas.
Well, as I said, they never did much after that.
I'm thinking,
that was the sealant. That was the sealant on their Christmas paint job, on their career paint job.
Let's put a Christmas album out, boys. Great idea, fantastic idea. Yep. And then Rolling Stone go, "Oh, have you heard the Weezer Christmas? It's fantastic. Yeah, let's have a listen to it.
Yeah.
It's almost as good as the Latvian one."
What on earth are the people at Rolling Stone taking?
I don't know how they even find the fucking thing.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Boys, good news. I found the fucking Latvian Christmas carols. Get it in the list.
You reckon it's better than Weezer? Oh, only just.
Just better. It's not as good as Frank.
Oh, God almighty.
Oh, God. Now, there's one other thing I want to just touch on, Mick.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas movies. There's about 1,000 Christmas movies out
Oh,
there.
Christmas movies. I love Christmas movies.
There's 1,000 Christmas movies. You know, what's the best Christmas movie? I think most people agree that It's a Wonderful Life, 1946 classic, is one of the best Christmas movies.
I think so. It's just a great movie. I love the end when he's feeling a bit dispirited through the... Dispirited, do you like the way I did that?
Dispirited.
Yeah, during
Lacking the spirit.
Yeah.
Christmas spirit.
During the movie, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
And then he runs along the street singing Merry Christmas to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
It's
That's
always
lovely.
a nice way to finish a movie.
Home Alone gets in there, of course. That's
Is
a
that the one
classic.
Trump was in, or is he in number 2?
I think he's in 2.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I think he's in one of them anyway. The Christmas Story. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I don't think I've ever seen that. Have you seen that?
Oh, masterwork. The Grinch came down to Whoville, right town name anyway, and stole all the toys. And the little girl came up the hill and told him off.
Is that right?
Yeah. And
They get 2 hours out of that, do they?
they did strung it out for a long. I mean, Grinches and little girls, you know, it's got a lot going for it. I don't think they got 2 hours out of it. I'm lucky to get an hour.
Elf. Have you ever seen that?
I have seen that. This is really so. I've seen most of this list, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I'm sure. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. A Charlie Brown Christmas. Do they get a lot of work in, don't they?
They do.
Miracle on 34th Street. Classic.
That's good. Yep.
Now, always controversial is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes, it is. Well, it's got everyone in Christmas decorations, set at a Christmas party.
With gunshots and explosions.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's Christmas.
Yeah. Fireworks.
The 1964 classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the Christmas movie that they are missing, the classic Christmas movie is, of course, Bad Santa. Have you ever seen that? Now, that has got to be the best Christmas movie out there.
I love anything that's got Billy Bob Thornton in it.
Where a Santa that could actually sit on the chair and urinate himself has got to be one of the best movies ever.
Yeah, it's a shocking omission from that list. They put in Charlie Brown Christmas ahead of Bad Santa. That's poor selection.
Poor. Bad Santa does get into a few things. However, interestingly, the guy who directed Bad Santa was offered 2 movies. One, Bad Santa, and the other one, Elf. He took Bad Santa and has done a marvellous job with it.
Yeah, I can't imagine Will Ferrell being Santa and weeing himself on the chair. It just it defies imagination.
Totally does. Billy Bob Thornton, though, is classic. We would highly recommend. It's on. I did have a quick look. Bad Santa is in a lot of the streaming services, so I would strongly recommend Christmas Eve, Bad Santa. Get the kiddies around and just watch a lovely little family movie.
Or send the kiddies out and just get pissed and watch it.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Anyway, that's kind of Christmas. Mick, for our loyal listeners, what do you got planned for next year, buddy?
Mate, I think because we haven't been preparing episodes or broadcasting episodes, we've got a whole lot of stuff that's built up in the can. So I think we can have the first 3 or 4 episodes next year are going to be a lot of fun. Things like, over the year, I'd like to do a couple of interviews. So we'll have a look at what we can line up there. But I want to do, and I know this will be a favourite of yours, things like, something called Supergroups, Super Flops and One Album Wonders.
Supergroups. I love supergroups.
I know you do. I
love supergroups.
And I think that's a shocking omission from our program last week, the one where we talked about 100 years. The very fact that you could equate Gordon Ramsay with any number of high-quality musical musical instrumentalists,
Yes.
yeah, and we can't go on tour. We don't need a bass player, but we do need Gordon Ramsay.
We do. And he's got his new cookware out. Have you seen his new cookware?
I have not.
Oh, he's got the Hex. This is all the rage now. If you're not, everybody's getting rid of their Teflon. We don't want Teflon.
No more.
No, because it's all it's got all the bad bloody chemicals in it and shit like that.
I thought that added the flavour.
It does for a while, then it gives it cancer.
No, fair enough.
So you get these new fry pans. They're etched, so they still are non-stick, but there's no Teflon on there. Oh, wow. So that's good news.
And that's Gordon Ramsay, is it?
It is Gordon Ramsay, actually. It's Hexclad, I think he's called. It's called. So yeah, get into that. Yeah, so we'll get. I would love. I hope. I really do hope there's a yacht rock supergroup. That would be my ideal. That would be the best thing ever. If only there was a yacht rock supergroup.
I think that's got a lot of legs.
If there isn't, there's an opportunity, isn't there?
What's really funny is when you look at what a supergroup is, which is a range of people from various already successful bands. You look at people like Journey.
Mm-hmm.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer is a supergroup because they came from 3 successful bands.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can see all of them playing on a yacht. Don't know about Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Or you put Emerson, Lake and Palmer on the yacht and send them on their way.
Well, that would be good, yeah. and the further away they go from the harbour, the better they sound.
But if you remember, I mentioned that yacht rock cover band last few shows back.
Oh, what was their name?
Oh, I can't remember. Yacht Rock Classics or some bloody, I don't know. But one of the things they were talking about was, in fact, that how hard some of the yacht rock music is to play because it's actually like super high. A lot of it's super high quality and very complex. And so, I think we look forward to a yacht rock supergroup.
I think that's great. And I think yacht rock is a challenge. So many of them are either yacht rock or supergroups, fantastic musicians, super high quality musicians, and yet they take that years of ability and innate sort of musicality of the way they play things and turn out boring crap.
Toto is, of course, the number one. The number of mass choirs that do Africa.
My young son thinks it's hilarious that every time we get in the car, he hits play button on the music, and it's always Africa by Toto.
In fact, that's something else we could explore next year is mass choirs. We did the pub one.
I thought we'd done more than enough mass choirs.
I think we can always do more. Do you remember the Russian one they were doing? I can't remember what they were doing in Russia, but that was really good. I'm going to get more. We'll do a whole segment on that.
Well, you've been warned, folks.
That'll be great.
Look,
maybe we can get one from Latvia.
Latvian mass choir. Latvian mass choirs doing Christmas songs.
But things like not only just mass choirs, but mass drumming bands, mass guitar bands, that sort of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose
really
we could do that.
Interesting stuff.
Listen, we're going to put the onus back on you, frequent listeners. Some of our best episodes over the years have been ones that have been suggested by you guys. Why don't you get on your bikes and send us a message of someone you'd like to hear about or something you'd like to hear about? And it can even be mass choirs, but I hope it's not.
No, we do.
Yeah, no.
We
That's Jeffrey talking. And any emails from Jeff or anything even looking like his email will not be considered. But if you want mass choirs, I think you're probably out of luck. But anything you want, send us a message. If you're listening to us on your phone or on your computer, right at the top it says send us a message. So do so. Tell us what you'd like to hear, and we'll do it.
We will. Unless
it's got a mass choir in it.
Unless it's something we don't want to do.
Yeah. I also want to do an episode next year on whatever happened to vinyl.
Oh, well, I know what happened to it. It's become expensive and exclusive.
Sounds terrific.
Let's do vinyl.
Sounds exactly what we like to have. Expensive, exclusive, and not many people listening to it.
In fact, I saw an album up the street the other day, and it was The Orb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, The Orb, yes.
The Orb, which is sort of a electronic band.
Yep.
Been around for years. There's kind of one guy that has all these guest people.
Yep.
But The Orb with David Gilmour.
Excellent.
It's quite good.
Well, David Gilmour, the star of our 1001 Best Guitarists Ever.
So, yeah, mate. Make sure you get back to us. Give us some ideas about what you want to hear. Either music, bands, genres, mass choirs. That's all. Is that a genre? Sort of genre nowadays?
I think it is a genre because you've got to be able to categorise stuff to throw away.
Preferably not before 1960. We get a bit rusty back those days. So Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs we probably won't do.
Yeah. Well, not the early stuff, not Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
We won't do Rock Around the Clock.
Yeah.
Not really our scene.
I don't think we've touched on anything before Revolver.
No, not really. No, I don't think so. A couple of 60s. Not really. We're not really full-on 60s dudes.
Because we were just wee little barons.
Anyway, Mick, on that note, I think we might wrap her up.
Have a good Christmas.
Have a good Christmas.
See you next year, guys.
Have a good New Year. We will see you next year, and we look forward to a relatively normal New Year, I think.
I think so.
And a relatively normal 2026. Thank you very much, and see you all next time. And don't forget, send us a mail.
Well, folks, that's a wrap. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you're enjoying this, tell your friends about us. Send us feedback at mickandthefatman@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. That's it!